10 accessories under 50 bucks, part 3.
Today's video is part 3 of 10 accessories you can put into your Cybertruck while spending under $50. Now it's a part 3 because obviously I've done 1 and 2. Now I've gotten lots of good feedback on these, so give me your feedback on what I can do for part 4. A video coming up where I'm going to put 10 accessories to avoid putting in your Cybertruck. Now we all want to save money, so that one's important, so make sure you get that one. For number 10, we're going to start with this seatbelt pad. I got this from Best EVmod. It's really cheap, like 25 bucks. And it fits kind of nice. 2 reasons I like it. Let's say 3. 1, I like the logo. It actually matches the center console cover I have here, also from EVmod. It has that little Cybertruck logo on it, so it kind of goes with the truck. But also, it helps keep it right there where it's easy for me to grab this little buckle, and it just kind of fits better. And then it does add a little pad to your chest. Is it like a deal game changer where you gotta have it? No, but it's a cool little feature to add to your truck for really cheap. Number 9, I got these little storage, little wedge cubicles here that go in the door of my truck. Now these have become important because I've done away with a lot of the other little storage things, which you're gonna see in my upcoming video of accessories to avoid. So it just comes with a little 3M tape. Now I've had this on the door of my truck now for better part of 6 weeks. It's not going anywhere. A whole bunch of different companies offer this, but I think I also got mine from Best EVmod. There's that little 3M tape that they have here. And what's cool about these also, like almost everything they have, is they come with this little silicone insert that kind of lets you be able to pull out to clean. So last week I had a bad cough, and so I was burning through cough drops, and I found I kept throwing mine in the driver's side, the little old wrappers. At the end of the week, it was all these kind of gummed up, all this other junk from it. I was able to pull that little silicone mat out, wash it off in the dishwasher, threw it back in, good as new. So again, I highly recommend these little wedge-shaped door storage for number 9. Number 8, I have this little Cybertruck branded little portfolio. It has like a leather feel to it. I would guess it is leather. If it's not, it feels like it, but it's got the little Cybertruck logo. I keep my vehicle registration in this. I feel a lot more comfortable with that in there than just bouncing around my glove box. Then also I have my little, my safety information, my little car guide. I leave that in there also. Cool little thing, nice little feature for under 20 bucks. Get that for your truck. Number 7. Mudflaps. Now I've had these for a long time, but the reason I was never able to feature them on one of these accessory videos is I paid more than 50 bucks for them. I got these also from Best EVmod. In fact, I did a comparison, a mudflap comparison where I compared that along with T-Wraps and some other ones. But the reason I can do these now is they've now lowered their price to where these are under 50 bucks. So I'd highly recommend Mudflaps, especially if you're driving through this fun stuff, snow. They do a great job of keeping the mud off your car, and they look good. And the Best EVmod ones I have here have a nice Cybertruck design look to them. Number 6, I got these mirror covers. Now these are like a faux carbon fiber, and I'll tell you right up front, I'm not usually one to go with the cheap fake carbon fiber crap, but that being said, I did. The reason I went with this though is I just had a shopping cart run into the side of my mirror the other day in a parking lot, and I saw it on the Sentry Mode camera, and it made me think, man, I really need to cover it up. Now these are going to be a little bit closer to 60 bucks, but EVbase has partnered with me to give you 20 to 25% off if you use a discount code by using my channel name, Charisma. So if you do that, you'll get these down under that 50 bucks mark. Surprisingly, they're not gaudy. The faux carbon fiber actually blends and has like a nice little look to it. But it's worth, these came loaded with 3M tape on the inside and a little alcohol wipe where you could clean off the mirror previously to put it before you put it on. And then it also came with a big roll of bonus 3M tape just in case you had to re-stick at any time. And I do love, you can see here, this carbon actually wraps all the way to the inside of the mirrors, so it gives you really complete protection all the way in the back and front. Number 5, now I thought a little bit outside the box for this as I got this little backseat storage container. The reason this is outside the box is this was designed to go in the Model Y, but obviously it has the shape and the look of that Cybertruck feel, so it absolutely works. This is cool because I just put it down here in the base of my truck. I'll show you in just a second here, but it's got a cool little thing. So like I use this little top box here just for like trash for my backseat passengers, but you could put obviously anything else you want in it. Cough drops, mints, things like that, or you got a little spot on top where a lot of people put tissues, things like that. But if you wanted, this whole insert comes out and you just have a big open bucket. I've put cans of pop in here. Again, more trash. You can put a little bag in here, a little bucket to throw away. All of it different things. I went ahead and put a little piece of Velcro in the back of this with two-way sticky tape. And I just have this where it sticks right here on the base of my truck. And what's cool is the angle of this little box right up here fits the angle of the truck just fine. So this actually looks like it goes there. It's a cool little option. I'd highly recommend grabbing this. Number 4, I got this phone mount from ElecFresh. So I've had several different mounts now, and I'm really liking this one. Now, to be honest, I've just been able to test it out the last week or so, but I'm liking it so far. And this just fits in this little air vent up here. And the reason I like it is a couple reasons. One, it fits anywhere along the truck, whether it's for your passenger, the front, middle, right in front of you, but also it's got this like a very grippy rubber silicone on both places it would go in. You just kind of pull it down, it springs in. So it just fits right into there. But if I can also move it, or if I wanted it directly in front of me for whatever reason, or if I also wanted it way over here, again, it would just fit. It fits really good wherever you put it. Now, I did initially put a corner screen mount for a phone, and I almost submitted that into a previous video, but it just kept falling on me. This one, the mount has not fallen. Now, it is possible, depending on the battery power of the little mount of your particular phone or your phone case, that the phone itself could fall. But this mount, I'm telling you, will not fall. Your car will roll and this mount will still be in here. Now, it is obviously designed for like a MagSafe, like that Apple kind of design of the iPhone, but they did send you a little ring that is magnetic, and it has sticky on one side. It still sticks to my phone, and then I can put a case still on the side of it, or around it, should say, and it will still lock into the phone, and it will hold really nice. So again, I like this a lot. I think it's probably best if you have an iPhone, but as you can see here, it does work. And again, it's not the greatest as far as magnetic through a case, but it does work, and I'll drive around just like that with it, and it's good. Number 3, and again, this is almost to me like you've got to have this, because the center of your wheel, this hub, which you'll see here, it gets all nasty and rusty, which is very normal, happens every truck, but you just don't want to see it. So I have the Foundation Series truck, which I was promised this big giant wheel well covers, but here I am 7-8 months in, I don't have mine yet. So I reached out and got this. Now, you're not going to believe me, but I got this from Temu. Yeah, I had to wait, 3 weeks or so to get it. And by the way, make sure you subscribe, because I have a whole nother video coming your way of 10 things I got on Temu for my truck. And their prices are so ridiculously low, so I can probably give you some advice on what to grab or what to avoid. But nonetheless, I got this guy. This is great because it's got the little kind of spring-loaded ring on the backside. And it just fits right here in the middle, and just a little bit of pressure, and it's on. This totally changes the look of your truck, and it still leaves this open, so if you were going to paint your calipers, which I will in a future video, you can still see that, but it covers that unsightly hub. Number 2, I have this cushion that I got from Best EVmod that I put inside my Frunk. So this is just under 50 bucks. I want to say it's like 41, 42 bucks. I love this thing. So for a cheap cushion, it's kind of nice. Why I love this one compared to some other ones I've seen is, number 1, it can fold up, so if you need to transport this and move it around, you can. Third reason, it has the same little logo. This is stitched on, by the way. If you can see it on the camera, this is not just like a cheap screen print. This is actually stitched into the cushion, so that's gonna stay. And this matches the seat belts that I got, also matches that center console cover that I got, so it just goes. So I actually took this to one of my kids' soccer games the other day, and we rolled this out, and 3 of us used this to sit on a hard bleacher to enjoy the game, because it's that comfortable. I would highly recommend this, and it just fits perfect inside the truck, and it fits with the bottom like bed liner, little liner I have inside. So it's a win-win. I would definitely recommend this. Number 1, now this is one of literally the best accessories I've gotten from my truck, and the fact that it's under 40 bucks is awesome. One of my early videos, I had a big storage container up here on top of my screen. Couple things it did, which you'll find out more in depth in that future video of the accessories to avoid, is 1, it started cracking. It was a little brittle. It lasted for a month or 2, but obviously you want more than that. But also it started to like etch parts of my dash. So that's not great. But in addition to that, I installed a rotating screen mount that allowed me to move this up and down, which if you want to see that, that was a video just maybe a week or 2 ago, so make sure you go back and find that. But then I couldn't do it anymore. Then I found this. This I got from EVbase. Now again, if you want this, use my discount code for my channel, Carisma, Carisma. This is great because it's a soft silicone, so it's not going to scratch and mar my dash like the other hard plastics would. But that being said, it's still very, very hard. Like, this thing is not going anywhere. You're not damaging this. You'd have to try to, and even then, I don't know if you could. The other benefit of this is I can put this right behind my screen. And again, you saw it doesn't click in, doesn't go anywhere, but it's stout. Like, I've had this now in my truck for, 2 or 3 weeks. I've done some off-roading. I was doing donuts in the snow yesterday. Like, I've done some wild things in this truck, intentionally and unintentionally. This doesn't go anywhere, but I can put it behind my screen. It's great. I can put it right in front of me. That's great. Where if you wanted to, you can balance a phone, which of course I would never look at a phone while I was driving, of course. but I can even put it way over here. I can put it for my passenger. In fact, I literally just ordered another one of these, so I'm going to put 2 of these up here. That's how great it is. Again, I would say jump on this, get this today, get this EV base. You're going to get it in a week. You're going to save 20 to 25% off by using my code CHARISMA. And I hope that was a help to you. Please, by the way, and I mean this, please give me your suggestions in the comments below, because I'm going to make one more of these videos in about 2 or 3 weeks of the last 10 accessories you can get for your truck under 50 bucks. Let me know. Certainly I'm missing something. There's a million of them out there. But if you disagree with me, also let me know in the comments so I can let you and other people know that we can also start avoiding those. And maybe it's something I need to add to that accessories to avoid list. See you in the next video.